Hello everybody, and this is Chaos with Chaos Esports Productions, bringing you another Heart of the Swarm's Bronze to Masters League episode. Today we're going to be looking at a PvP. So yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. I know I've been having a lot of fun playing these games and kind of getting some content out to you guys. This one's actually going to be a fairly short one because, yeah, this guy... I'll let the replay show. So he tells me to good luck, you know, kind of that standard. I've decided that everybody in Platinum and Diamond League tend to be very, what do you say? I don't know. They just feel like they're always going to win because they're in Platinum. Because, you know, why not? So we're going to go ahead and do this on ×2 for the first couple minutes of the game. And then we get into his base. Don't really see much. We just see the pylon. We know our gateway's down way before his, and we're like, oh snap. Is he going to proxy us? What is he doing? Why isn't he building a gateway? So we're kind of immediately tipped off. I forgot to put this on my own camera. Yeah. So we're immediately tipped off, and I basically send a probe around because I know there's a proxy somewhere. I know it's gotta be here. So we walk around our base, find nothing, and then we're like, okay, I guess we're okay for now. And then at this point, I went ahead and sent my probe around my natural, and look what I find. I find a wonderful pylon. Now, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, people in Platinum and Diamond look for an easy win, and I'm not quite sure why they feel it's necessary to, you know, go ahead and play with a cheesy style. But that just seems to be kind of what I've been seeing a lot of lately. So basically with this, I kind of do my standard opening. I go for a 9 pylon, a 13 gateway, 14 or 15 assimilator, followed up by a second pylon and a cybernetics core, and then a fairly early gas. Kind of to go with my standard trio of a stalker, a zealot, and soon to be hopefully a mothership core, if I recall. So I went ahead and sent the zealot back in just to check the base, make sure he didn't like try to plant a probe. He started to kind of harass my mineral line a little bit, so I send out my zealot, and then I get my mothership core, and things are awesome. So I send out a probe, my zealot and stalker. I send out my mothership core, and then at this point, we'll go ahead and slow it down. I get to the front of his base, and behind this, I get a second gateway and a Stargate. Because obviously, I like to follow up with either Void Ray or Oracle, depending on what I see with this push. And then I see that he's expanded. Now, PvP in general, you tend to stay on one base for a lot longer than any of the other matchups. You kind of want to get your economy up, you know, on one base, get, you know, ideally 3 gateways and then 1 tech structure, whether it be either your Stargate or your Robo, before even considering this expand. Because, you know, a lot of people tend to play very aggressive with either a 4-gate or a 3-gate Robo. Because the 4-gate has actually become kind of a very viable option with the addition of the mothership core. Because by having vision of your, you know, the upper ramp, it makes, you know, kind of picking off things with stalkers fairly easy from the low ground. So as long as you can keep your mothership core alive, you know, you're pretty good to go. So he chooses to expand, and, you know, I'm sitting here attacking it, waiting for a second stalker to get here, and then also my mothership core, because obviously I don't want to just go charging up his ramp with, you know, just this, because if he's got a sentry, he can force field the ramp and deal with whatever he force fields up. So I walk up and I see a single zealot, and, you know, at this point he doesn't have anything, so he just leaves the game. You know, I know this video is super short, but I just kind of want to rehash what happened? So basically, by planning down this pylon and trying to do a proxy something or other, um, I scouted that he was doing something fishy because he only had a pylon. And as a function of that, I made sure I built my zealot early, and I made sure that I scouted. If you ever run into a situation where you PvP where you run into your opponent's base and you don't see anything, that is the time to panic because you need to know exactly what's going on. So this is just this is an example of where being a little bit aggressive after scouting what your opponent's doing obviously can be very, very favorable because I mean 6 minutes and 46 seconds probably one of my quicker wins. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed kind of the small analysis for this fairly short PvP. If you did, feel free to like this video, and also if you want to kind of see more content that I produce, go ahead and subscribe. Also, in the description below, you'll see links for my Twitter and Twitch account. Feel free to follow me on either of those sites. I do stream StarCraft 2 and also League of Legends on occasion. So go check me out there. And then also, if you're interested in me casting one of your games, feel free to send a replay and just kind of a little bio about yourself, name, what region you're in, what the matchup is, and kind of what you want me to talk about in your replay, and I will make a video of it and post it here on my YouTube channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.